I did it, you guys. I finally did it. BJ's and Trader Joe's. Hey guys, Kira here from 50 Shades of Mom, back to share another grocery haul and meal plan with you guys. And today I went to Trader Joe's. So I have been dying. If you've watched any of my recent grocery hauls over the last couple of months, I have been complaining about not getting out to BJ's, not getting out to Trader Joe's. I just like to go and trek out there once a month, get our staples that'll last us all month, and it just subsides me until I go again. But I've been cranky lately about heading out that way. It's such a process with two kids, and now it's hot. It was 95 degrees today. I had a trunk full of coolers just so I can get all of this stuff home. So I'd really been avoiding it, but I just couldn't take it anymore. So I spent $134 at Trader Joe's. I'm gonna take you down to the counter and you guys are gonna see a little something different with this time's haul. Okay guys, so here is my quick overview of what I got from Trader Joe's, and just that little stuff right there I'll show you guys last at the end. But I had a little bit of a difficult time shopping in there now that I've changed our mindset about how we are feeding our family at home. I love to go and try all the new things, you guys. I tell you that all the time, but I didn't want to go crazy. There's so many amazing new cookies and all of this stuff, but we're just not bringing it into the house anymore. So it took a lot of restraint, and I was trying to find ways to buy our favorites and still feel like we went to Trader Joe's, but not really differentiate from what we're trying to accomplish here at home. So here's a little produce section, and I'll go through that. So I did get the organic Caesar salad kit. We just happen to really love this kit. I know I could do it at home for cheaper or better, but this is just convenient on a night when we're just trying to do salad quickly. So we all love it. The dressing in here is really, really good. I've been doing it on the side so we can just kind of dunk, or you can mix your own or whatever, but we really like that. I got a package of 3 romaine hearts for salads and sandwiches. I picked up a thing of these Baby Bella mushrooms. So once I said to you guys that I liked mushrooms, or that I started doing this like low carb diet, so many of you shared some amazing recipes with me, and I'm really appreciative of that. So someone was talking about like a cream cheese and a ground sausage stuffed inside of a mushroom, and that just sounds so amazing to me. And then someone else said taking the portobello mushroom and instead of using it like a sandwich, to add a little bit of brushed olive oil and some tomato sauce and mozzarella and use it like a pizza. So I thought that was a really great idea as well. So thank you guys so much for sharing your ideas with me. Keep them coming, because it's definitely making this transition a lot easier with so many great ideas. So that's what I'm going to use that for. A bag of oranges for the kids, some bananas for the kids. Mason picked out these apples. They just looked so gorgeous, like perfect red and yellow color. So he was really excited. He got those. I got a bag of cauliflower florets just to use for cauliflower mash this week instead of using the frozen one. The frozen one worked, but if I didn't add that little bit of potato, I don't think it would have been as starchy and thick as I like it. I think it would have been a little too watery because it was frozen. So I'm going to try this and just boil that and see how that goes for the mashed potatoes, but definitely a thumbs up with making my own as opposed to buying it. I did, speaking of cauliflower, get the cauliflower pizza crust. This pizza is pretty big in our family, but obviously carb filled and something that we're trying to cut out. So I got the cauliflower pizza crust for me and Daryl to try, and then I got this little pepperoni bambino pizza. They're like little small personal rounds, for 2 for Jake. There's 4 in here, so I figured 1 for each of the little kids, and Jake will probably eat 2, and then Daryl and I could split this. So I'm excited about trying that on a pizza night. I did just get fries from Walmart last week, and we still have half a bag, but I figured while I was at Trader Joe's I would get these. Not that the ones from Walmart are bad, but my kids are just used to me going more monthly and getting the kind that they're used to and that they like. So I did get the handsome cut potato fries and then the traditional tots, and those will just be something I can throw in the air fryer for the kids for a dinner, or maybe on a cheat night for Daryl and I, or something like that. Here is our berries section. So we got some organic blueberries, the strawberries, and then some raspberries. I did get some of the calabrese salami. I have really been enjoying that with some cream cheese smeared on the inside. So delicious for a snack. I really, really like that. So I picked up more of that for myself. I got some orange juice. I did, of course, get our chicken thighs. Daryl loves these, so we'll definitely have some Mississippi chicken coming up really soon. I picked up more of this garlic, so I still have some, and I am just in love with how convenient this is. So I just love these little cubes, and you freeze them, and I feel like each one, it says each one's equivalent to 1 clove of garlic. I definitely feel like it's super strong, and for me who loves garlic, I still feel like this is more like 1.5 or 2 even. So I get a lot of use out of these. It takes forever to go through one, so I picked up another one for the freezer. I picked up a ball of mozzarella so I can use that for snacking, and then I picked up some hummus for that as well. And then since I've been doing a lot more like cheese and pepperoni and that kind of thing for lunches and like adult lunchable kind of things, I really like Cotswold cheese. So I went once to a winery on Long Island, Martha Clara, which is actually Mr. Entenmann from the Entenmann's Cake. That's his wife. He named that winery after her. And so I went to this winery and did like a tasting, and they had a very sophisticated tasting. Everything was coupled really well with their style of wine to flavor. And this cheese was one of the cheeses that they served with wine. And I had never had Cotswold cheese before. And it is kind of like a cheddar, but it's infused with onions and chives. So you can see, if the camera will focus, all the little chives and stuff in there. So this cheese is really, really yummy. It's fairly expensive. It was $4 for this block. Actually, that's not so bad, but this was the smallest block that I found because I think I'll be the only one who eats it. But I just figured just to throw in a little switch and change for the Lunchables I've been making. Parmesan cheese for recipes. I only picked up 1 bag of pasta. Thank you to one of you guys who reached out in my grocery haul and mentioned to not buy the Dreamfields pasta, that it pretty much has the same carbs that the regular pastas have, which is so silly because it is labeled a carb smart pasta. So I thought I was making like a good choice doing that, and it's double the price, and it literally has the exact same ingredients on the back, same nutritional facts, except a little bit extra protein. So why am I going to waste my money? We're just going to portion control like we've been doing and only do it, ever so often. So I just picked up a regular thing of the traditional macaroni. And then now Trader Joe's has yogurt pouches, you guys. So I was really excited. They're the same price as the ones in Walmart, still $4 and change a box, so a little over $1 a pouch. But these ones are the ones that have a little bit of veggie mixed in, and I really love those because it's just a great way for my kids to get some extra vegetables in them. Maya will eat vegetables all day, but Mason not so much. So this is a great way to kind of sneak it into him. So this is the spinach, mango, and pear, and then this one is the strawberry beet berry. So these are the exact same flavors of the Stonyfield pouches that we get that are the added vegetables. So I'm pretty sure the kids are just gonna smooth right into it like they're used to. So I think that was great. I'm excited to try it because then I'll just put that on my list for every time that I go. Speaking of something that's jumped on my list too every time I go, we are in love with these juice boxes. I really love this lemonade. It's so tart with just the slightest hint of sweet. There's very little sugar in there, and after the first couple of times I had it, now I'm like super addicted to it. So I love these like frozen in the freezer, and then to drink them kind of slushy as they're, defrosting. And then the kids really love the fruit punch. They had the mixed berry one too, and they like it, but they both picked out the fruit punch one this time, and then I grabbed the lemonade one because I like that as well. This is upside down, but speaking of cauliflower, even though everyone is on the cauliflower craze, this is something that I have been enjoying for the last couple of months, long before this new healthy lifestyle, and that is the organic rainbow cauliflower. This stuff is just so good, you guys. The purple and the green and the orange cauliflower is so super sweet that it oversets the regular plain old cauliflower. And no matter how I've cooked this, steamed it, boiled it, I never do anything to it. I don't salt it, I don't add butter, I don't anything. It's just sweet right out of the steam or the hot water. So I really enjoy this for a side dish, and it's something that I've been enjoying, like I said, for months now because it is just so super good. I got a bag of the organic super sweet corn. I really like that. I'm stocked up on the other frozen vegetables because I've been using a lot of fresh stuff, and I just got a bunch of produce from Walmart that I still have. And then as far as canned goods, salads, I only picked up the refried beans and the organic black beans just because we've been doing like a lot of like taco bowls and fajitas and that kind of stuff. So I like to have those kind of things on hand. And then I picked up our white cheddar corn puffs. Obviously, we always pick these up. This is a staple for the little kids. And then I picked up some almond flour. I'm going to be doing some baking, and I'm gonna try my hand at like a low carb keto style of baking. Very new to me. It's not how I've ever done it before. The only thing I can't find so far just yet is a sugar substitute. I haven't looked in Walmart yet. I tried Trader Joe's and BJ's, and neither one of them had something that I wanted to purchase, but I'm on the hunt for that to finish my baking. But I did get the blanched almond flour for that, and then I did get these candied pecans. I know that that is not exactly the healthiest kind of nut to have that candied portion, but I really like this in my salad. It just encourages me to want to eat a salad over something else, and this little sweetness is just enough to give me that craving of cheating, so to say, even when you're just having a salad. I bought pecans and craisins, like a little mixture from Walmart, to hold me over until I can make it back to Trader Joe's, and I don't like it. I'm not going to eat it. It's probably going to end up going in the trash, or I'll try and return it to Walmart. I'm just not a huge fan. This is perfect. I actually crush them and then sprinkle them on top. Use very little, but the crunch, the texture, the sweetness, all just perfect. All right, and then here is just our tiny little cheat section. So I did get crackers. I know that's not technically a cheat. That's more for the kiddos. They like peanut butter and jelly on the crackers for lunch sometimes. And then this is a little treat for the kids, just grabbing them a box of Pop-Tarts. Mason picked out the cherry pomegranate kind. And then these two things obviously are a huge cheat, but tomorrow is Jacob's last day of religion at church. He doesn't have to go for the summertime. And so tomorrow is like some big final event, and there's 8 kids in his class. So I picked this up because there's 8 little pieces in there, and this is the brookie. So it's brownie on the bottom and cookie on top, and I thought that would be really fun. He likes to bring the cookie cake, but I'm not going to Walmart before he's going. So I figured he would like to take this. This would be kind of like a close thing, and then Jake always loves any kind of frosted sugar cookie. So there's 10 in here, so whatever teachers or chaperones are there could have a cookie as well. So each kid can get one of these and a cookie. So I'm going to let him bring those to religion tomorrow. And then the only snack that's staying in this house is something Mom chose. And I'm trying to stay away from snacks, but this is Trader Joe's version of a Biscoff cookie. And that is like my favorite kinds of cookie. There's only 24 in here, so I can really use it for portion control or as a treat to myself. But I'm really super excited about it. And that was it, guys. That was it for Trader Joe's. $134. I can't believe I got out so cheap, but now let's roll into the meal plan. Okay guys, so I have the meal plan here to share with you, but it's actually been almost a week since I've been to Trader Joe's that I've had a chance to put this video out, and there was a couple of things while editing I noticed in the video that I forgot to show you, and I almost don't have anything left of those things because, like I said, it's been a week. So these are the flowers that I picked up, and to be honest, they did not do well at all. These hydrangeas were practically dead when I got home, and I tried to save them, and I got them to come back alive a little bit, but you can tell in a week that they're just about ready for the garbage. So for the first time, really not a lot of success with my Trader Joe's flowers, which makes me sad because that doesn't normally happen. Of course, I got our orange juice. That's our favorite orange juice. And then these are the two things I almost couldn't show you. So last night the kids had the turkey corn dogs. I usually save this for a quick lunch, but I actually ended up using it last night for dinner. That one of the littles each had one and Jake had two, because Daryl and I had Mississippi chicken. So I always get him the chicken thighs from Trader Joe's. It's the only place that he really loves the chicken thighs, and he absolutely loves the Mississippi chicken. So the kids don't really eat this. So Daryl and I had the Mississippi chicken in a salad, and then the kids had the turkey corn dogs. So I wanted to be able to share those other items with you because that was included in my $134. So let's get into the meal plan. And no time for stickers, you guys. We are once I get a chance to share the news, you guys will totally understand, but it has been just a little crazy over here. So no stickers, no opportunity for that right now. But here is the meal plan for the 20th through the 26th. Now I know you guys are seeing this way late, but at least it still gives you some ideas and inspiration. And again, I can tell you how these things were switching to low carb since we've already done most of this meal plan. So on Monday we did BLTs. The kids just did it on toast. They had that 45 calorie bread that I got from BJ's, and then Daryl and I had it on that Italian herb flat out wraps that I got from Walmart, and we really are liking them. Even Jake said he really likes them, which surprised me. So I think we're gonna get away from those mission ones. They have the low carb mission ones, but I think these flat outs are better, and both the guys liked the flavor. So I think we're gonna switch. The little kids had chips and some berries on the side, and Daryl and I just picked on some berries on the side of our wrap. All right, so after having fried that keto fried chicken last week, Jake said he was really craving fried chicken cutlets. So I was a little apprehensive about doing that. I didn't want this to be our cheat day. So instead of doing breadcrumbs like I normally would do, I tried to do like a seasoned almond flour and stuff. It wasn't exactly the same, but once I put it on a sandwich with Jake with mayo and cheese and lettuce and tomato and stuff, he couldn't tell. If you ate it separately, you definitely knew it wasn't breadcrumbs that you fried. But doing the almond flour and stuff and seasoning it the way I did, it really wasn't bad once you added the other elements. So I definitely will do that again to cut out like the breading on that. And then we did tater tots in the air fryer, and then Daryl and I just had a cucumber and tomato salad on the side. On Wednesday, we did a new recipe that I'll pin down below for you guys. It was called a cheesy chicken keto fritter, but I did turkey. I did ground turkey meat, and the kids had macaroni and cheese, and Daryl and I just had a salad. I actually broke apart that turkey fritter and put it on top of the salad, hot from the oven. It was like pull apart and cheesy. Really good. I did a huge difference from the actual recipe, but I usually do that. I added spinach and green onion, and I didn't do the jalapeno, but I did garlic jalapeno powder instead. So I played with the recipe a little bit, but it was really good. I may actually like film that and share that for you guys because it was really delicious. Basically almost like a slider or a squished meatball. Hard to explain, but really good. And then yesterday we did Instant Pot sour cream pork chops. So I actually forgot that they were country style ribs and not pork chops, and I defrosted them to make this recipe, and I was like, man, I really shouldn't try this recipe with a rib when it calls for a pork chop, but I didn't really have another alternative because I needed the quick Instant Pot because we were on the go. So I ended up doing this recipe anyways with the country style ribs, and it was totally delicious. The sauce was amazing. Daryl really enjoyed it. I loved that sour cream and the beef broth and the Worcestershire sauce all together. It made a great gravy that went over some cauliflower mash. So really loving that, getting to play and tweak with it. Added a little cream cheese like Nicole said, big difference. So really love that. And then we did that with some corn. So tonight, the day you guys are seeing this, we're going to do pizza and wings. So I have the wings that I got from Walmart last week that I'll do in the air fryer, which is like my favorite thing to do. And then the kids are going to have those little Bambino pizzas, and Daryl and I will do that cauliflower crust. So I'm excited about that. And then, like I said, it's been a week, you guys, since I've been to Trader Joe's, so I need to do that Caesar salad kit. So pretty much besides the wings, like a pizza and salad Trader Joe's kind of night. So that sounds good. Tomorrow we're doing fried onion burgers. So this is another keto recipe. I'm going to use a portobello mushroom. I'm not sure if Daryl will use bread, but the kids will use a bun. But it's pretty much not a grill burger. It reminds me of like an old-fashioned diner where you like saute the onions on the grill and then you put the patty on top of it and then flip it over, almost like a White Castle taste. It sounds like it's going to be super flavorful, so I won't miss the bread. The kids will do a pasta salad. We haven't cheated all week, so maybe I'll have a spoonful of the pasta salad. Otherwise, I'm excited about grilling the Mexican street corn, and I'm going to film that to share with you guys because every time I do put this on the menu, somebody asks me to share the recipe. So I will, I'm going to film that to share with you guys. And then another new recipe that I'll pin below. This was Pinterest Pinterest too, so I'll pin that, but I'll pin this also, and it's a keto Hawaiian taco bowl. So the only thing that is in there that isn't exactly low carb is the pineapple, which in my opinion, fruit is never such a bad thing. So this sounds really, really good, this Hawaiian taco bowl, and the kids will just do some chips and salsa on the side, but we'll just do the Hawaiian taco. So that sounds really good to me. It sounds like another great low carb. We're just trying so many different recipes to kind of figure out what it is that we really like that's low carb that we can kind of harness. Next week, I already started making out the meal plan. Oh, it's not written on here, but I did it in the back, and we are having a couple of repeats, things that I want to film to share with you guys that have been successes. So I'm almost down 20 pounds now, so really working hard, and this definitely is working for me. So is the increase in water intake, lots of exercise, and we're keeping ourselves busy. So thank you guys again so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye guys.